but not right now. And because you're not smart enough to know that,
get up or be arrested.
So you know, folks, when our nation began, there was some really
You're gonna arrest her?
Just talk for on and on and on. And look at this. This little girl is afraid to leave. She spoke up where these folks are shut this whole program down. Unfortunately, they're being successful. So all of you, the legislators, I applaud you for sitting there and quiet.
These are deputies! Who the are these men?
So how about that? Oh my goodness. Come on, Musk.
Hey, hey.
It's too bad that we have some other. We know that government has been mismanaging money for decades, and Elon Musk is getting up there now.
Who are these guys, sir? Show your badge! Don't touch her!
It'll be 100 times better.
Yeah, that's what they say to rape victims. Use to identify yourselves. Who are you? Who are you?
What's going on, my people? It's your boy Young Twin in the building. How y'all doing this afternoon? We got a video out of Idaho. And yes, she's a Democrat, y'all. She's a Democrat. At a town hall meeting. I just wanted you guys to see the video, but I want to kind of go through the video real quick. While we watching it, I want y'all to hear what this man is saying in the beginning, because there's a lot of videos going out right now to where they don't let y'all hear the whole video. This is going to make a lot of different turns, but I want y'all to hear what's going on this video. First of all, she's there. She's shouting out. It was said that she's shouting out 7 times. This is your typical Democratic liberal white woman behavior. They want to get their point across, so they have to go in these places and yell it. Now, from what I understand, it's about 300 to 400 people here. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. And I don't know what. Let's just listen to what this man is saying, and we'll stop it and go from there.
There's an opportunity for you to sound off, but not right now. And because you're not.
So he's telling her, okay, we're going to let you talk, but not right now. Hold on. Let's get through what we saying. Come on.
Smart enough to know that. Get out. If you can't be civil, get out.
If you can't be civil, then get out. See, the previous ways that government has been operating has ended, ladies and gentlemen. And you're going to see that. Well, if you didn't see it, you got 3 guys here. Okay. She's going to play the woman card. You already know that. You already saw that. She's going to play the woman card. They're going to always play that woman card. But it's going to take a twist. Come on.
Get up or be arrested.
So you know, folks, when
at this point, ladies and gentlemen, it don't matter what color you are, because as I dive deeper into this story, you're going to start seeing people start using color. It doesn't matter. These are all white people, so you can't get in here and talk about all the black, the white. They all white. So come on.
Nation began.
Arrested?
There was some really.
You're gonna arrest her?
Just talk for on and on and on. And look at this. This little girl is afraid to leave. She spoke up.
He said this little girl is afraid to leave. This is what they hate right here. See, these people want to take over. If you look at any of my previous videos, you'll know that. But if you don't know, you know. The heterosexual male is under attack. He's been under attack for a long time in this country. Okay? That's why I'm going to leave it right there. Come on.
Where these folks are shut this whole program down. Unfortunately, they're being successful. So all of you, the legislators, legislators, I applaud you for sitting there and quiet.
These are deputies. Who the are these men?
So how about that?
And that's the point I want to make right there. Can y'all hear the applause in the background? Because you're going to see some videos to where you're going to hear people saying, well, people were saying, let her go. Everybody wanted for those men to let her go. You had women in there and men that were cheering because they wanted that woman out of there. You know why? Because people want to hear what this panel has to say, because monies that's being stolen. You're going to hear that in this video. Stuff this is we under new construction in this government. I don't care what town or state you're in. All right. We're under construction. People tired of the old ways. They want something different. But you got liberals like this that's gonna keep using this woman card to try to gaslight things. Come on.
It's too bad that we have some other. We know that government has been mismanaging money.
You heard that? You heard? Y'all hear what he said? We know the government has been mismanaging money. We in here trying to figure out the budget and the monies, and you up in here talking about, ain't no telling what she was talking about. Because she started the video off with women are getting hurt. Women are dying. We tired of that. Here, look at all these white women. Let me let it roll.
Show your badge. Don't touch her.
It'll be 100 times.
Yeah, that's what they say to rape victims. Use to identify yourselves. Who are you?
Sorry about the video and the audio, ladies and gentlemen, but they bleed out the cursing. So that's why it keeps going in and out like that. But as you can see, that's what's going on. All right. So these men here, from what I understand, they were a private security company. You have a lieutenant, the main man that came in the beginning of this video, that told her to get up out of her seat. Let's go. You're in this guy right here. He's a lieutenant. He's a retired lieutenant. And see, these people are so diabolical, man. When you come against these liberal women like this, they will dig and try to destroy you. But let me just talk a little bit about, matter of fact, I'll let you hear the video about this man. He's retired and he's on, we didn't know this, but he's on disability. They're trying to come after this man disability and damage his name. Unfortunately, they've had their license taken because they didn't have badges or uniforms on to identify themselves. So they didn't do things right in protocol. But he's a lieutenant. He's probably arrogant. It's like, I can do whatever I want to do, but you can't do whatever you want to do, dude, because you're living in a whole nother country right now to where you got to do everything by the book or they're going to throw it at you. So let me go to a video to kind of explain what's going on with him, because they did actually come after him pretty good. Let's see here. I don't think this is it. No, this is not it. 1 second, y'all. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, they're it's gonna be right. No, that's not it. There it is.
Where these folks are shut this whole program down.
Still didn't do it right, y'all. Sorry about this. Still learning this system here. Hate when I do this. This gotta be it. Still ain't it. Okay, we're gonna just kill that one out. But this is what they're doing. They're gonna use that woman card and they're gonna use let me see here. We're not gonna use that. Come on. That's it right there. That's it right there. This is gonna be it. So this is what don't happen. This is what has happened to the lieutenant.
Only on Fox 11, a retired LA County Sheriff's lieutenant, now serving as a sheriff in Idaho, finds himself on the hot seat tonight over several viral videos. Critics not only questioning actions during a public hearing, but claiming he's receiving disability pay from Los Angeles while very much working in Idaho. Fox 11's Christina Gonzalez has been digging into this. She's live with what she uncovered.
Yeah, she's smiling. She happy. You know, that's how they come after you. So he took that job, and from what I understand, they say he volunteered to do it. But I don't know. He got a couple of his boys. He's a lieutenant, and he went in there and said, "We gonna hold it down for you." But you know, you with that many people, y'all got money. You should have had. Where's the police? You shouldn't have these guys in there. So they kind of brought it on themselves. I don't care. But this is what they're doing to the lieutenant and those two guys that dragged the lady out. Come on.
Covered. Christina.
Yeah, and you know what? Let me be clear. There is nothing wrong or necessarily unusual about somebody having retired from one department and working at another. It happens all the time. The issue is being seen on video, controversial video being criticized, grabbing a woman and trying to remove her from a meeting while you are claiming a disability over here and getting paid for it. It's just one of many critics, one of the many things critics are saying. Here, let's just show you.
Get up or be arrested.
Video of Kootenai County Sheriff Bob Norris threatening to arrest Teresa Borenpol for her loud, out-of-turn comments during a town hall meeting in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho.
Arrested for what?
Now, one of those voices is this woman's who was sitting by Borenpol.
There were people standing up. There were people shouting. I don't know why he went after her, and she was sitting in her seat.
The sheriff tries to physically remove her, which is being questioned in posts all over social media because Norris, a retired LA County lieutenant, is listed on the Transparent California website, drawing a retirement from LA County, which does include more than $150,000 in disability.
Just talk for on and on and on.
Wow, you see this, man? They come. Wow, you see? If you're gonna take a job, Lieutenant, you better make sure you got your ducks in order, especially if it's a white woman, because if it's a black woman, they really ain't gonna do much to you. But you messing with a white woman. And from what I understand, she's a doctor, and they gonna be heard. If they not gonna do like black women, they're not gonna go home and protest and sing and pop their neck. They gonna go online, find out who you are, find out how much you make, and come after you. And they know people in the press and in the courts. Come on.
Sheriff Norris eventually asks two men to remove the woman.
We were saying things like, who are these men? She's being assaulted.
They're going to play that victim. Who are you guys? You heard at the end of that video. You guys are, this is what people say right before they rape you. Like, they know how to play victim. Okay? They know how to play victim. So you don't, but you know, he a lieutenant. He's a white lieutenant. He can do whatever he want, but not in this day and time. The white women even coming after you. Come on.
She's being assaulted.
The men help Sheriff Norris remove Borenpol, never answering questions from onlookers. The Coeur d'Alene Police Department tells Fox 11 they're investigating the...
She's all on the floor because she knows she's being recorded. She's doing this for... You know, that's why she's doing it. She's all on the floor like they're dragging her. She wouldn't walk. You know what I'm saying? You know, she's doing all of this. You know, men are standing around her. Here's a woman as well standing around her. But, you know, they're going to turn this into men against women, and women don't have any rights. You watch and see they're already doing it. They're already doing it. That's what this is. This is, you know, this is why she's getting dragged out anyway, because people are tired of this. Even white women are getting tired of this. Stop doing this to try to get your point across. The election is won. The country is on another path. Accept it. Move on. People are still with these shenanigans.
The incident, saying they recognize the right to free speech. They also confirmed the two men helping Sheriff Norris are not cops from their department. They work for a California security company, and that, quote, the business license for Lear Asset Management has been revoked for violating Coeur d'Alene city ordinances regarding security agencies and agents.
They took their license, ladies and gentlemen. They took their license. They took the Lear Assets Management, took their business license, so they can't. I don't know. Maybe they'll get them back. Hey, man, it's a white dude. They can do whatever they want. They'll be all right.
Which is being questioned and posted all over social media because Norris, a retired LA County lieutenant, is listed on the Transparent California website, drawing a retirement from LA County, which does include more than $150,000 in disability.
Just talk for on and on and on.
Sheriff Norris eventually asks two men to remove the woman.
We were saying things like, who are these men? She's being assaulted.
The men helped Sheriff Norris remove Warrnambool, never answering questions from onlookers. The Coeur d'Alene Police Department tells Fox 11 they're investigating the incident, saying they recognize the right to free speech. They also confirmed the two men helping Sheriff Norris are not cops from their department. They work for a California security company, and that, quote, the business license for Lear Asset Management has been revoked for violating Coeur d'Alene city ordinances regarding security agencies and agents.
It's really, really upsetting. That's the most upsetting to me, and that they felt like they could just behave in any.
The trembling white woman voice, and it was so scary. And I don't know. And, see, they got it down pat. You can't, man, y'all in trouble, white man. You're in trouble.
Anyway, and there was not going to be any consequences.
Now, we did reach out to Sheriff Norris.
Now let me say this, ladies and gentlemen. This is not rare. People get through out of meetings all the time, but they make it a big deal when it comes to certain type of woman. I'm gonna show you a video real quick about another woman. Let me just roll it and see what happens.
Video shows police.
Her name is Regina Davis. Come on.
He's taking a 63-year-old elected official to the ground after she tried to speak in a town hall. Tonight, the alderwoman is saying she was forced out of her job. Thanks for joining us. I'm Kelly Jackson, in for Ann Allred.
And I'm Mike Bush. Parts of the video we're about to show you may be disturbing. Our political editor, Mark Maxwell, is learning more about what led up to this physical confrontation. Mark?
Yeah, Alderwoman Regina Davis waited for more than an hour at a town hall recently before standing to speak out about troubling allegations from a former government worker who accuses the mayor in a lawsuit of repeatedly making unwanted sexual advances toward him. Just a few seconds later, video and audio recordings show police forcing her to the ground. In the newly formed city of...
So this woman accused the former mayor, well, I don't know if he's the former mayor or the current mayor, but I'm sure he's the current mayor, of sexual advancements. And I'll be honest with you, man, I'm pretty sure it's true. But a lot of times these women take the advantages, but when they can't get what they want, they'll use it as a weapon. But let's go.
Riverview, a town hall turned into a mini brawl.
Next thing I know, he done grabbed me. Boom! Slammed me to the floor. My head hit that floor so hard.
Voters elected Regina Davis Ward 2 alderwoman just last year, but her picture no longer hangs inside City Hall.
It was really hurtful because I care about my community and I'm gonna have a mayor to attack me.
At first, I'm hoping the mayor's here. We were told the mayor wasn't in, but we found him out back inside this office with police. You're right on the other side of this door. I'm right here. We could just talk and be done in 5 minutes. Mayor Mike Cornell repeatedly declined to go on camera, but said he would answer questions over the phone. Is it your view that Regina Davis is still an alderwoman elected by the people of Riverview?
Sir, please, sir. I want to be respectful. Can you be respectful to all of us?
I'm asking you to be respectful to the will of the voters. What power do you have to kick her off the board?
Sir, I don't, again.
Then he offered to email a statement. You haven't answered my question.
Yeah, you could tell these niggas right here. These niggas, straight up. You could tell he dodging the questions and everything. Come on.
What power do you have to kick her off? Davis denies the accusations police make in felony.
But we ain't gonna get into all that. All I'm saying is that you have stories to where people are thrown out all the time. People get thrown out all the time, but they're making a big deal out of this because she's a Republican politician. She's for one thing, she's a doctor. I mean, people get through out of meetings all the time. People get through out of congressional meetings, town hall meetings. You just saw what yesterday, the day before yesterday. What's his name? Al Green got through out of he got through out the State of the Union. Look,
ever recorded a 41.
They try to make this seem like this is not normal. People, if they ask you to get out of something, you have to leave. But she all on the floor acting like she can't walk. Look, they threw Al Green out. This is the way they do things. They do it in city council meetings. I mean, the city that I'm from, they have people are thrown out all the time. They're not all on the floor. Okay, they get thrown out.
Ever recorded a 41-point jump.
Members are directed to uphold and maintain decorum in the House and to cease any further disruptions. That's your warning. Members are engaging in willful and continuing breach of decorum, and the chair is prepared to direct the Sergeant-at-Arms to restore order to the joint session.
Just like how J.D. Vance, man, I thought he was more timid than this, man. He just like, yo, get him out of here. Come on.
Mr. Green, take your seat. Take your seat, sir. Take your seat.
He's telling this guy to take his seat. Look. JD, get him out of here. Did y'all see that? Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
Take your seat. Finding that members continue to engage in willful and concerted disruption of proper decorum, the chair now directs the Sergeant-at-Arms to restore order. Remove this gentleman from the chamber.
You're not going to watch the whole thing because y'all know what happened. If you don't, I'm doing a whole other video on the State of the Union. That's what we're going to call it, but we're going to do a video on it. But that's a whole other video. But he was thrown out, but that's the difference. Females, when they get through out, they got to make a big spectacle of it. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm sure this guy he's going to pull the black card. I'm sure of it. He's they did it because I'm black. I'm sure of that. You can believe that, which is played out. People are not falling for that no more either, Al Green. We've never heard of you until this year. Who are you, sir? Okay. So we're going to continue with this. So after all of this happened, the woman was drug out and you started getting, what do you get? You get your BWs. Y'all know who my BWs are. They look at this situation and take this situation as a way to make fun of the white women, the black women do. Okay? They take this whole situation because they're at this point right now to where everybody's looking for some reason to say, I told you so. I told you so. You shouldn't have voted for Donald Trump. So wait a minute. You got a white woman getting thrown out of an Idaho congressional meeting. She is a Democrat, yelling. And just because you didn't see No, y'all want to blame that on Trump? So the black women started saying, "Hey, well, they this is how they matter of fact, I'll let y'all see it because I can't explain this. They turned this into uh y'all ain't gonna stick together. Y'all ain't gonna do nothing. Y'all just gonna let them drag the y'all out. We told y'all to vote for Trump. First of all, this has nothing to do with Trump. This is a separate entity. This is Idaho. Yeah, they are Republicans, but this is a whole nother thing. But I want y'all to see some of these remarks that these women were making. This is gonna trip y'all out. Let's start with her.
Hey y'all, hey. So I just saw that video of that lady in that town hall meeting that was pulled or dragged out of the town hall meeting. And I just had a couple of things to come on here and say about it. White women, I'm gonna need y'all to hear me and hear me clearly on this. Y'all don't stick up for each other. Y'all don't hold safe space for each other. Y'all don't do none of that. Cause what I'm trying to do is understand. I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to understand how the beginning part of the video, when they was first dragging the lady out, when they went over there to grab her, I'm thinking like, oh my goodness, they're gonna drag this lady out of here. But then in the middle of the video, when the screen pans back, and I see a bunch of women, and they just yelling and recording, and they just like, stop touching her, leave her alone, don't do that. Y'all gotta know when to resist and when to resist as a whole and when to stick together. Like, y'all don't stick together. Y'all don't have each other back. Y'all don't hold community.
First of all, the people there, they wasn't about sister girl. They wasn't about the sister girl crap, lady. It was white women in there that was actually with what the council people were saying. They don't do emotional politics, ma'am. They're not in there, oh, we all in this together. Get off my girl. They're not doing that. If y'all can remember, if you don't, I'll rewind the video. When they started grabbing that lady, everybody in there started clapping and cheering. Everybody started clapping and cheering. But she's on here talking about y'all ain't on. Basically, all she's saying, y'all ain't gonna bag up y'all girl. The people are. Why would they bag her up? And they not with what she stand for. Y'all see how this is?
Because if I'm her and y'all my community, I'm leaving the community. I'm out of the community because y'all just let them literally physically drag me and zip tie me. Two people that were not real police officers. Come to find out, they work for a security company. No real police officers, never identified themselves, and they use zip ties to tie this lady up and drag her out of City Hall. Whole time there's a man on stage taunting her and bullying her and being weird the whole time she's being dragged out.
Taunting and bullying. Y'all hear these words? Taunting, bullying, women, rape. You see the terms that they use? This stuff is not going to work anymore. This is why Donald Trump is in office right now. We're tired of this. That's why I'm gonna be honest with you, from what I've seen as a man and women saw, people are tired of this. People are tired of the manipulation. People are sick and tired of it. They're tired of these trigger gaslighting words. People are tired of it. And that's why she got done that way.
The specific language that he used that is alarming to me, not only for y'all, but for all of us. She spoke up and now she don't want to deal with the consequences. What? Are we no longer in America's free speech America? Are we no longer?
No, we're not in America with freedom of speech. You just held up your hand when you started this video, ma'am, because you couldn't say black. Okay, you can't say nothing on TikTok. That's why I really hate going on TikTok. I'm streaming live on TikTok right now, but who knows? They probably flag me. It is what it is. They sent me a notification this morning. You can't say nothing. So no, it's not freedom of speech. You can't say anything. You just can't. No, it's not freedom of speech because of women like you and women like her. No, it's not freedom of speech.
And now she don't want to deal with the consequences. What? Are we no longer in America's free speech America? Are we no longer in a country where you can say and do what you want to do as long as you're not hurting nobody? What you talking about?
No, as long as you're not hurting nobody. Well, every time somebody say something, it's hurting somebody. Just like that man in that town hall meeting, he was just saying what he's saying. She's hurt. She's screaming. You guys got double standards, man. Tired. This is why this happened to this lady. That's why them men snapped like that. Because people are tired. Ain't nobody got time for all these games. People can't even say what gender they are anymore. People can't say what color they. You can't say nothing now. No, we don't want to hear that.
So my message to y'all is y'all better learn how to stick together. Y'all better learn how to resist as a unit. Y'all better learn how to jump on some backs and kick and grab and I got
Basically, y'all better learn how to get ghetto like us black girls get and tear that mug up. See, I'm gonna tell you something about colored women, black women. They can have difference of let me break it down. These women they look forward to confusion in a fight. You see how she got it slicking her hair, stroking her hair. They ready. They listen. They ready for action at any given time. If things are going too smooth, they mad. That's all. Y'all better get. They ready for action at any given time. I know. That's just it. They ready for it. So she in here talking about y'all better be ready to jump on some backs. And what about the women there that's not with her? What about the women that has total different political views than she has? They supposed to say, you know what? Forget my political views. We about to jump up, and you ain't finna jump on no woman, ain't no black woman up in here. That's all she's saying. That's what she's saying. You know why she like that? Because they always ready for action. They look forward to it. They thrive on it. Look across the country. That's all you see now. Black women fighting, fight. That's all you see. And I know people gonna get mad when I say that, but it is what it is. I don't care.
y'all better learn how to stick together. Y'all better learn how to resist as a unit. Y'all better learn how to jump on some backs and kick and grab and I gouge. Cause let that would have been us. Let that would have been one of us.
Wait a minute. You just said we got freedom of speech, but you just held up a black power fist. You can't say black? I know you on TikTok. You can't say it. I thought it was freedom of speech. No. You know what messed up freedom of speech? The alphabet community and you and y'all, you Kamala girls and the liberal white woman. That's who messed it up. Yeah, that's who messed it up. Now you got to hold up. You can't even say what you need to say. It's just crazy, man.
And let that would have been a crowd of us watching one of us be dragged out of somewhere and zip tied. Oh, child, please. The uproar and the resisting and the revolting that would take place with the 92%.
Oh, we already know y'all ready to tear up and act the dang on fool. We know. You ain't got to tell us. We know. Y'all live for that. We know y'all to tow that place up with great pride. We know.
Y'all better get with it, child. Y'all better get with it. Cause that was atrocious. But you know what I'm saying? That's all I want to say. I just want to come on here and let y'all know that y'all need to start holding community for each other. Y'all need to start doing that for each other. Cause we're gonna do that for each other. Y'all need to start doing that for each other. Cause that video that I watched, y'all was dead.
Ain't gonna do nothing for each other. You really can't stand each other. I watch Clarissa Shields get online all day, every day, and fight with black women. I see black women fighting all over the country in restaurants, doctor's offices, the mall. They're fighting. It ain't about with us. Y'all just love it when it's time to fight. That's it. Let's just be honest. Y'all love when it's time. Oh, we about to fight. Yeah. I just seen down there in Mardi Gras about 4 or 5 girls fighting. It just had I ain't even paid attention to Mardi Gras, but I seen a bunch of fights on here. We know y'all ready to go at any given time, man. We know. But y'all turning this situation about this woman into but you better fight. So
At one point, they had her shirt almost entirely off. Her undergarments were exposed. It was a terrifying situation that I never thought that I would witness at a public political event, a town hall.
no tears, just a vibrating voice. I know, just that. Play victim. This is why this happened. This is why she got snatched up before. People tired of it. White women and white men are tired of it. We tired of this.
Or be arrested.
Sheriff Bob Norris trying to lift Teresa Borenpole.
You're assaulting
Teresa Borenfall was attending a Kootenai County Republican Central.
Check out a couple of more of these sisters. What they talking about? Because they look at this as a victory for them. They look at it as y'all should have voted for Trump and you wouldn't have got dragged out. That's how they look at it as. Y'all shouldn't have voted for Trump and you wouldn't have got dragged out. This ain't got nothing to do with Trump and getting dragged out. She's in there acting a fool, yelling at crap, and she's not following policy. No, what she's saying is they think because Kamala Harris would have been president, women can do whatever they want. Yeah, you're probably right. Y'all probably right.
I just saw that video of that lady being carried out, pulled, assaulted in that town hall meeting, being dragged out of there. Y'all don't help each other. Y'all have no sense of community. Y'all have no sense of community because I can tell you the only way that would have happened to one of my homegirls is if hell was freezing over.
Me and my homegirls, we would have towed that bitch up. Me and my homegirls, that's all y'all good for. Dancing on camera, tearing up stuff and eating and showing y'all meals on camera. This video don't took a turn. I'm sorry. I can't help it. This video don't took a turn. Y'all hearing this? Come on.
Over. I don't care if we don't agree. I don't care. The fact that y'all sat there and let those men assault that woman, and not only that, baby, it was some women standing up clapping.
Yes, they were, ma'am, because they don't agree with what she's about. They're not like us. They not they don't go on emotion. They don't do emotional politics. They don't do that. They about their rights. They about what they about. They ain't about, oh, you look like me, so I'm with you. They like, man, they don't care about that. That's why the Democrats in the position they in now. And I'm not saying black folks shouldn't stick together. That's not what I'm saying. Because obviously we not sticking together. Black folks are so different right now because you have a lot of black males and females, shoot, don't get it twisted, that voted for Donald Trump. And you have same old people that's still on that Democratic plantation. And let me tell you something. I remember waking up on the day after the election, and when Donald Trump won the election, I remember black women saying, I don't care if I see a black man hanging from a tree. I don't care if I see him getting beat by a police officer. I don't care about if he gets shot. That's what you get because that's what you voted for. I don't see us standing together because of our votes. I don't see that because black men, we were literally attacked because of our vote. Okay? Period. So I just don't see us standing. I don't see nobody standing together. This anything out of this campaign and this election has shown me it's very divided. It's very divided, and it's just not divided with white and black. It's divided amongst the whites, as you have just heard her say. Y'all don't stick with your own people. And black folks would turn on me because I voted for Trump. It's about policy and people lifestyles. People want different. People don't want. It's not about color anymore. But you can tell these black women,
Being
they just, well, I'm gonna fight. Shoot, I don't think no brother gonna jump in with and help me. You know, I voted for Trump. Some is the ones that voted for Trump, but shoot, the ones that ain't, they gonna be like, oh, but you forget that nigga. He voted for Trump. Okay, that's what he get. You know what I'm saying? And I think the black women to do it too. She just talking. Basically, she just trying to represent the sister girl. If that had been us, we'd have towed that bitch up. Look,
dragged out of there.
out of there.
Y'all don't help each other. Y'all y'all have no sense of community. Y'all have no sense of community because I can tell you the only way that would have happened to one of me and one of my homegirls is if hell was freezing over. I don't care if we don't agree. I don't care. The fact that y'all sat there and let those men assault that woman, and not only that, baby, it was some women standing up clapping. What in the hell is going on? What is going on, y'all?
I reposted the video showing.
1 second, y'all. Here go another. Look at this girl. Look. Basically, she says Idaho town meeting attendees while Teresa Borhenful was forcibly moved. I'm gonna have to mute this because I don't want to get flagged with the music. But basically, she's like her emotions, basically like we ain't got nothing to do with it. Look at her. Like, shoot, that's on y'all. Basically, forget you white women. We don't care because y'all voted for Trump. It's just big, man. I had to step back. It's just crazy, man. This is crazy. Check out her.
Happy Tuesday. So let's talk about it. So I don't know if y'all see it across y'all timelines or just across the social media and the news or whatever. What happened to the young lady who went to a Idaho? It looked like a meeting. I don't know if it was a Republican meeting. I don't know if it was a general town hall for the community, but she was dragged out. She was dragged out of that meeting, literally, for just asking questions. And I'm gonna be honest with you, as we all should, be pushing back on the narrative that's being spewed out here across this country. But I want to say this to my women. That proved to us, black women, at 92%, on why we feel that y'all are very performative, and also why we know that y'all not true allies and y'all only in it for yourself. Because that was a lady and she was forcibly removed, dragged out. They literally drug her out. Like the sheriff was off duty. He wasn't even in his uniform. And him and some other individuals was literally pulling that lady out by her hands, literally dragging her. But yet I saw other women laughing, clapping, telling me to move out. And y'all wonder why black women do not want to do anything with y'all. Because if it was a black woman and it was other black women that was in there, and when we saw that them people was dragging her out, baby, just know it would have been a tussle up in there. Because one thing about black women, we stick together, but we would never allow anybody to disrespect another woman, let alone drag her out of a place.
We just seen a video where a black woman was just celebrating her getting drug out because she didn't vote for Kamala Harris. But she was a Democrat. But that just lets you know that these people don't even do research. A lot of these people just happy she was drug out because she was a white woman. That's bullshit. Come on. She talking about she gonna take up for anybody that jumps on a woman. That's bull crap. Black woman is not finna help no white woman. Trust me. This is what they do, man. These women just want to fight. These women right here that's on here talking on camera, they just want to tear up something. I don't know why hell. It's just up in their soul. I don't understand it, but
like that. No, we don't do that. We don't do that. So that's showing me that y'all don't even support y'all own, but yet y'all want us to join forces with y'all. No, we resting.
first of all, they only want black women to join forces with them just to get their laws passed. They don't care about you. And the only women that want you guys are the LGBTQ community. Okay? White women ain't like, come on and join. That's the only time they want y'all. Nobody wants y'all. Are you serious? You know how much crap comes with it? Keep telling yourself that.
And we resting for good reasoning, because that video shown us of how y'all allowed that lady to be dragged out that form, and she didn't do anything wrong, but this answering questions shows us all we
Shows you right there that you don't know what you're talking about.
So I saw that video of the woman who was assaulted and forcibly dragged out of an Idaho town hall meeting by random, unidentified men. Like a lot of people, I find it terrifying and absolutely infuriating.
There go the fear tactics. Terrifying. Like, like you're in front of all these people and y'all all the same color, but you terrified that these men finna take you out. Man, get out of here. These are the words they use, y'all. Come on.
And I've been reading through some of the comments online, and I saw one comment by a black woman that really resonated with me. This woman was assaulted in front of a room full of white people, and absolutely no one stood up for her. No one stopped it from happening. In fact, most of them were cheering it on.
Because they agree with what was happening. How many times? Well, they can't hear me. I am talking on a freaking podcast. How many times I gotta say it? They was not with that woman. She in there by herself. Matter of fact, she came to heckle. She came to heckle. And I'm gonna tell you something else. The lieutenant, from what I understand in some previous videos that I watched, they know each other. He already knew what she was there about. That's why he was like, all right, I'm tired of your shit. Let's go. We ain't got time. We're not going through this today. Get your ass up. Let's get out of here. Yeah. He knew they know each other because she comes and does this all the time. You act like this was a random lady that got drug out. Come on.
There are no women of color who need to be putting themselves on the front lines right now. I think this is the beginning. I think things are about to get a lot worse. I think we are going to see this country start to descend into a complete dystopia. And I think this is the start of a movement that is going to be about controlling women and the forcible silence.
I told you. I ain't never seen this. Oh my God. Oh my God. I told you. I told you, man. That's what this is about. That's all this is about. See, these women want to control this, man. This video don't took a turn. That's it. We gone. We off now, y'all. That's it. We on. It started off with the white woman getting dragged out. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, this is about woman domination. That's all this is about. That's what Kamala Harris was for. They feel like, hey, well, listen, the women in the LGBTQ folks have been running the country the last 12 years, and look where the country is right now. Why wouldn't people want to make a change? Yes, the heterosexual man is back. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm gonna drink a beer today. I just got happy. Come on, damn.
Thing of women. Women of color are not the ones who got us in this mess. and the forcible silencing of women. Women of color are not the ones who got us in this mess, and we do not need to be trying to put ourselves on the front lines in this moment. This is going to be the time to stay aware and protect ourselves. No woman of color should be trying to put themselves on the front lines right now.
And you just heard the previous woman says, we're going to fight for any woman that's going through something. Now you just had one woman say, we ain't finna we going to stay out of it. You see how double-minded these people are? These people don't know what they talking about. They just talking, y'all. They just talking. They just talking.
I don't understand how y'all keep looking for black women to save the day. Like, we really don't trust anybody. Y'all don't even trust your own people. The way y'all let them men drag that lady out that town hall is diabolical. That is like, that's wild. Because you don't even protect your own. So what makes you think that we gonna go to bat for y'all and y'all don't go to bat for y'all? Make it make sense. Like, baby, y'all still don't get it. This is not black folks' fight.
But they never asked y'all for the fight. I don't know when I heard white people. I know some Mexicans were saying, stand with us. I don't remember white women. The only white women I seen saying stand with them was the gay women, the LGBTQ women. It's all I seen. But hey,
It's not black folks' fight. And it sucks because the country is gonna crumble because y'all so hard-headed and y'all really think that we the enemy and it's really your own people. Like, the call is coming from inside the house. I don't understand how y'all.
yeah, this is crazy.
Did you see what happened in Idaho? How he
We got a
spoke to her? Did you
we got a white woman. Hold on, dog. Come on.
see those men drag her fucking out physically? She dared to say the truth. Women are dying. They are coming for us. They are coming for us so fucking hard. They have a hard on for us. How they're doing it? These fancy fucking named bills. You are just letting them slip on by. And kudos to the women who are fucking doing something and the men allies that we have.
I don't understand how people can get on TikTok and curse all day. I've been on panels, invited on panels, people cursing, they take them down. I mean, they just let them go. I say one word, black, and they take me down. This woman cussing up a storm. How is this floating around on TikTok?
In the caption is that bastard politician's number, his email, and his website. The woman, she is the queen. Every single woman in America should be at town hall meetings doing the exact same thing. That room should have erupted. They should have stormed the fucking stage. Did you see what happened?
Yeah, they want you to crash out for a woman. They want you to crash out for a woman. Them days is over with. Kamala had y'all like that.
So by the time I got to my DMs this morning, that video was in my inbox, or one of my inboxes, at least 5 times. If you have not seen it, please go watch the entire video. It's a few minutes long.
So you could tell right now she's part of the LGBT community. I could just tell her when I see him. Okay, you could tell what she finna say, but you could tell she definitely got that strap on deck. Come on.
That is a Republican town hall that was taking place in a town in Idaho. And the town hall was about reproductive rights, women's rights, things like that. The woman that you were seeing, though, that you were hearing and seeing, her name is Dr. Teresa. She is a Democratic politician in the state who has run on all the good things, right? You know, child care, climate justice, you know, making sure that people can eat and like have clean water, just kind of basic humanity, right? But in the video, you'll see her look at the sheriff who is there, and he's actually filming her while this is happening. And he says, hey, Who are these guys? Are you having them arrest me? Who are these guys? Now, I should point out that the sheriff is on record saying things about her, particularly saying that they need to keep her from getting elected because she is an activist, right? And they need to keep activists out of the state legislature. So she looks at him and she says, who are these guys? She's like, identify yourself. And you see these black jackets show up, right? And we can talk about the fact that this happened, to a white woman in a room full of white people and nobody did anything. But what's more important and what covers the country is that this is one of those steps that moves us towards fascism. When voices that dissent, right? When a town hall experiences literal First Amendment being practiced, right? The right to peacefully protest, civil disobedience, those voices are immediately thwarted. And they are being thwarted by people who don't have any official power. So the two guys that you saw grabbing her, the black jackets, work for a company that don't even have the right to operate in that town. But think about the precedent that's being set, right? We're watching an immigrant to our country who is not an elected official be deputized by the man who has the most power in the world. What do we think these black jackets, right, who are emboldened, right? These are the guys who've been saying they felt left behind and like their country isn't theirs, right? So now they're emboldening and they're deputizing themselves to ensure that voices like hers, people who are willing to practice civil disobedience and their First Amendment right, are dragged out of places. And more than anything, the fact that people were willing to sit by and watch a white woman, right, who's supposed to be the one that we protect most in this country, especially when you talk to that base, right? That's the one that's the most vulnerable. They watched her be dragged out.
And ladies and gentlemen, this type of woman right here, this is the type of woman that created BLM. They speak very elegant. They sound good to the ear, but they snakes. She got a girlfriend. She probably got 12 of them. Sounded good, didn't it? Sounded real good. It's bullshit. Straight up bullshit. And you can't trust it. See what you're going to talk about.
The news headline would have absolutely read, Town Hall Brawl Breaks Out Due to Women Resisting Something. It pains me to have to say this, especially during Black History Month. Like, I'm sick about it, but I feel like it has to be said. I feel like this town hall situation has a lot to do with location. And when I say location, I mean geographically, okay? Hear me out. Coming from Boston, born and raised, it wouldn't have happened. It wouldn't have happened. Just listen. Two reasons, two ways this could have went, right? First, the one thing a Boston police officer hates to do is their job, right? That's number one. So when Shorty started yapping, she would have got her whole speech across before anybody even thought to say or do anything. There would have been no cops coming because what? They hate to do their job. They gonna let some shit slide, all right? Should they? That's not my business. But they're gonna let some shit slide. Number two, have y'all ever seen an angry white Bostonian? Have y'all ever seen it? It gets wicked. They would have tore that auditorium up. They would have turned it every which way but loose, okay? All I can picture is profanity and chairs flying in that situation. They love to be mad, so give them a reason to be pissed off, and the first thing they're gonna do is want to fight. So I just can't picture.
So now this has came down to what state, who gon' act the most rah-rah. So that's what this getting ready to spark. Remember I said this. They come down here to New York with this. We gonna tear this. We gonna tear it up. See? This is crazy. The black women are gearing up. That video, we in trouble, y'all. We in trouble. The black woman gearing up. They gearing up. They feel like their women card is being taken. Let me tell you something, but I'm gonna tell you something else. They're gonna have more security in there, and they're gonna be legit when it come to you Negro women. So it ain't gonna be nothing but a lot more y'all getting hurt, a lot more y'all getting cuffed, and a lot more y'all getting locked up. So you can do whatever you want to. Order will be held in a government building or a state building. You can talk all the junk all you want to. You can't, y'all ain't. I'm just saying, you go down there. Hey, black men that got wives, don't let your wife go down there and be popping off with these single women talking like that. You're gonna have to bail her out. Because I'm telling you right now, looking at these videos, it's a coalition being created right now as we speak. They cooking. Listen, just listen to these people. They come down here with that. It ain't gonna happen. These people, these women are mad. I'm telling you, this is what I'm getting out of it.
Picture a woman being dragged by her hands and feet in a town hall situation back home in Boston and no one doing anything about it. Maybe I'm overestimating my city. I'm not sure. And let me be crystal clear. If you know anything about Boston's history, it's racist, right? But when it's time to unite, them motherfuckers unite, okay? I don't know what it is. They are racist as hell. They have this racist history. But when it comes time to stick together, one thing they're going to do is one band, one sound. It wouldn't have just been...
See, I keep trying. Did y'all see the mental block that's going on? This don't have nothing to do with gender or race. Excuse me. This has something to do with listen, the Democrats did such a bad job. They did such a bad job in the last administration. The people don't care about gender or color anymore. They want things to go back to normal, or they want things to get normal. People are thinking about their money. People want to use words again. People want to eat again. People don't care about all this liberal crap. And I'm going to tell you something else. A lot of this stuff is different. The Democrats then and now, they're totally different. These people are on something else. Did y'all see the box? I'll have to do another video on that. We're not going to do that. That's a whole nother video.
In the video clip that we saw going down like that in the city of Boston, I just can't picture it. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Hey man, everybody want to say how bad they is. Okay, let me see what she talking about.
The way I see it, the woman who got dragged out of that town hall meeting and no one standing up for her means they're not ready to begin being on that front line of the revolution. They're not ready. They are not mad enough. They might have showed up to the town hall, but they didn't show up to the town hall.
Revolution? Oh, what revolution? Where the hell revolution come from? I don't get it. What?
The way I see it, the woman who got dragged
Revolution? Oh, I messed it up. Like I tell you, man, I feel something cooking, y'all. I feel something cooking, and it don't look good. It's cooking. See what this mug to my right here.
The way I see it, the woman who got dragged out of that town hall.
All right. I'll do a few more. Let me see. That's an edited video. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna be covering this story.
Elon Musk has contracts with the federal government.
Yeah, we done with this. Anyway, man, as y'all can see, people are upset. I want to find an old girl though. Here she go, right here.
So that woman that was dragged out of that town hall meeting, turns out that sheriff knew her and knew her very well. Not only did he know her, he literally had made a whole entire speech about her. Back in July of last year, he was holding some sort of meeting and he directly told them that they should not vote for her, that she was an activist and they can't let her get into office. Basically, he was flat out targeting her. He said that he would target her, and then he did target her. In what world do we live in where someone who ran for office goes to a town hall meeting to voice their opinion and then gets dragged out of the town hall?
All right, I've had enough of it. I can't take it anymore. All the gaslighting, all the victim. We're tired of it. And this is why Donald Trump is in office right now. We so sick of these games, man. I mean, first of all, nobody's trying to take your freedom of speech, but you're not going to come into a meeting yelling, screaming, talking over the announcer. He told you simply, yo, be quiet, chill. We trying to get some things across. She's in there, but these women think they run everything. Women think they run the country, and to be honest with you, they actually do. They really do run the country. But that's about to be over now, man. Things are going different, man. Uh, we let y'all run it for a while. Things is in an uproar. You can't say words now. You can't say nothing now. God, we just got our freedom of speech back now. You can go on Facebook and say anything you want. I love it. We got to get TikTok like that. If TikTok can't get like that, it needs to be something needs to happen. I'm telling you. Anyway, man, tell me what you think in the comment section. Hit the notification bell, like, and subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate y'all coming through. Yeah, man, we're gonna be covering a few more stories on this situation. It looks like the women are trying to take a rise up, which is ignorant, by the way. I don't know. We not against y'all. You seem like y'all against us. Anyway, like and subscribe to the channel. Till then, next video. Peace. I'm out.